지켜버릴 나 내가 느껴서 자꾸가 꿈꿔왔던 세상 You know.
Hello everyone. I thought I would film a get ready with me because we're going, hopefully, that is if Jinjin gets back in time, we are going for sandwiches. So I want to get ready, and I thought that in the meantime I would talk about recent and not so recent K-pop releases because I've been enjoying a lot of them lately. Let's just say that like 2020 K-pop comebacks and albums. So I'm gonna talk about 2020 K-pop albums and comebacks while I do my skincare, my makeup and my hair, and I'm gonna choose an outfit as well. Yeah, so let's get started. Maybe not a 10-step something this time, but just a lighter version of my usual routine because I don't want to layer in way too many products because I want to wear makeup, so there's that. And yeah, by the way, my jumper has Pikachu all over. It's so cute. I really like it. I got it from my mom. Got it from my mom. Anyways, so yeah, about recent K-pop comebacks, like for example SuperM, because at first I was so skeptical. I was so skeptical with the whole concept of SuperM because, well, I used to not really like SM that much. As in, it's not that I didn't like the artists. I love SM artists and I've loved them for a long time, and that is exactly why I didn't really like the company that much. Perhaps you know about SHINee, so yeah. And so I wasn't very enthusiastic at first about SuperM, but then they came out with Jopping first, and then their first actual album came out recently, and I have to say that I am very impressed with it. I like it a lot. There are so many songs on there that I really fell in love with. For example, let me just check the track list because I usually just listen to the whole thing and I never know the titles, so I'm just gonna, you know. Interesting thing about this album is that the first 3 tracks are actually like, so one is a fusion of Infinity and Monster, right? Yeah, and that's the same concept as SHINee's Sherlock album, and I was so surprised when I realized that, and it's interesting for me because you listen to the first track and then you listen to the second and the third, and the whole thing is just like this one bigger, longer piece, I guess, and I really like it when they do that, and it's so rare. I think it's so rare in K-pop, at least among the artists that I usually listen to. So I was really excited when I realized that, and it's also really interesting that I didn't like the song at first, but then I had to realize when I listened to the album and I didn't see the MV while I was listening to the album, so I had to realize that I just really didn't like the MV, which is a first for me, to be honest, a very first. I've been listening to K-pop for a long time now, and I've been actively studying for almost 2 years, I think. 1.5 probably, I don't know. But even before that, I was listening to a lot of K-pop, and I was I was always very impressed with the MVs that I saw. I never knew the bands or the names or anything until like 2 years ago, but even then I was so impressed with the music videos always. And this one just disappointed me so bad. Like, it's not their fault. I mean, it's not the artist's fault. I think it's just not as quality as it usually is. So I was very disappointed by that, and that's why at first I thought that I didn't even like the song. But I do actually love the song. It was just the MV that I had a problem with, apparently. So yeah, so there's that. And then after that, Wish You Were Here. I love this song so much. Wish You Were Here, Big Chance, 100, Tiger Inside, Better Days, Together at Home. These are, I mean, 100 and Tiger Inside are like completely different vibes altogether, but I love those as well. And I love the MVs for those. And that's why I have my hair like this, actually. Because of 100, because of Taeyong. So, of course I love those. But the other songs that I just listed, they are so soft, such good vibes, kind words, kind lyrics, just really, really, I mean, so much support and love in the lyrics and in the melodies as well. I just really like these songs. They're like absolutely my go-to songs when I'm feeling down and I want to feel better and I don't want to listen to sad music. I just listen to these and they're just very comforting, I think. And then Drip, well, that's alright. Line 'em Up, Dangerous Moment. These are different vibes all over again from the rest of the album, from the rest of the songs. But I also like these as well. And then Step Up, So Long, and With You. I really like With You. So yeah, I think they did a great job on this album. Like, honestly, I am so impressed. I loved the previous mini album as well. I really liked it. Like all 5, I think there's 5 songs on it, and all of them are bops. Like, I loved it. It was a mini album, of course. It had just one overall concept and mood and atmosphere, and that was this badass, and I really like that too. But in this album there's so much more soft songs, and I really like that. I love that. So yeah, that's about SuperM, and I've really been listening to this a lot. And then before this one there was, of course, the BTS comeback, Dynamite. I'm pretty sure everyone talked more than enough about Dynamite. I love it. It's such an amazing beat, and I just really like almost every version of it. I love them. And the MV too, it's beautiful. Not so recent albums, but the T by T album, I think they have a comeback soon, which is, I'm looking forward to it. But their latest album, it came out 5 months ago or something, so almost a half a year ago. And second mini album, The Dream Chapter. This album, I've listened to this album so much. Like, it was just my go-to album. This and the Wavy, what's the album's name? Oh god, I am so bad at these. Wavy Awaken the World, that's what it is. These two albums I've been listening to on loop. Even now, I'm like, I don't know what to listen to, and I just pop these in. Such amazing albums. Very different ones too. T by T continued their concept of, you know, these almost surreal, magical worlds. Something that's not of this world, I think. And all the songs are just, I mean, I wish I could speak more in depth about these, but I'm not that good with words about music. But I've been enjoying this album so much, like especially, I mean, I love all the songs, but what I would like to really focus on right now is Fairy of Shampoo, because it's just such a surprising style, I think. And Eternally has this mood change during the song, and that is just so, that is like exquisite. And Fairy of Shampoo, it's been playing on loop in my head ever since it came out, because it's just so, I don't know, it's just different from pretty much everything else that I've heard before. Yeah, so this was one of my favorite albums this year, and the other one is Awaken the World. The soft one on this one is obviously Stand By Me, the last song. That is very lovely again. But also, even with this one, this is a more badass album, I would say. I'm listening to this when I'm in more of an ass-kicking mood or something like that, so I'm feeling not so soft. That's when I'm listening to it. Even though it has these vibes, this one also has some really soft, really comforting lyrics, at least to me, that is. And I just really like their music. They were the first of the NCT units that I started to really like, I think over a year ago. I don't know when they debuted, but almost ever since then I've been a huge fan, and I'm always like looking forward to their comebacks, and this one didn't disappoint at all either. So yeah, I'm in love with this album so much. Oh, I've been talking a lot and I'm not getting ready. I'm only human. Yeah, I am very sad talking about Vacation. I'm very sad because I cannot find any of their albums anywhere. I mean, in the stores where I usually go to. And I'm very sad about it. I've been thinking about ordering it. I've only ordered albums like twice, I think, and I got it one time and I didn't get it the next time, so I'm not sure what to do about that. So I'm not sure if I should order it or not, because I would be so sad if it would get lost or something. What am I doing? I don't usually start with foundation. That's not what I do. I start with concealer first because I have a lot of flaws. Fortunately, I'm not that late with it. So yeah, I am very sad about not finding any Vacation albums in this country. If you know about any, please let me know. I'm desperate. I really would like one.
What a life, yeah. I'm only human on site. Take a life in my section. 埋葬理性 goodbye. 时间终于慢下来 Give it up for one price. That price is never gonna live right. At times 是成了负担，总是出现那些阻碍。或许瞬间时间消失，永恒定义不负债。待今后重新开始，不经意为谁更改。紧握放着谜语带钥匙，铺上沉默的为什么 life。Next time see you 说 side。I feel so close but yet so far away。每当孤寂时怀疑我是谁，现实阻挡着我无法进退。Try to let go but I can't。
I hope that's visible. I should zoom instead. Da, 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 da. Look at all my eye bags. You probably cannot see anything. Anyways.
浩劫所有等待，燃烧炙热的心爱，过尘埃，收回了 storylines， 让心跳留下来。What a life, what a life. It's so hard to say goodbye, goodbye. So hard to say goodbye, goodbye. Let go！ 成为谣言，多么唯一选择。真被发烫，绕着平静沸腾。随心所欲 ，take me to the heaven。垂涎于地，第一目光靠近。烟雾弥漫，大的规矩。那 Hold up， 这场游戏 I'm a target now。When I say so you go down， 潜移默化在你的漩涡。I'm bad， 锋利情节，不被理解，骄傲倔强性格，一切独秀站在山顶高峰，天赋属于我领空。
There we go. That's the finished look. Finished outfit and everything. I hope you guys at least enjoyed. This was a first, and there should be many more to come. Unless there won't. We don't know yet. But yeah, until then, see you next time. Bye bye.
I'm a dapper. I'm alive. Here to stay. I'm alive on the mountain top.